Hello!
Hello,
Oh
hello.
wait, I think that's the wrong one. Ah, there we go.
What? The wrong one?
Yeah,
What?
the reference
Oh,
of
I see. I see.
day before yesterday was still on there.
No reference today.
Nope.
Just pure
Yep.
imagination.
A little bit for me.
Give me a second. I have to read something for a little bit, and then I'll jump in.
Okay, okay. Well, Mike is gone. Absent, but not here. He will be working on his project that he's still working on. He has a deadline next week, so he wants to do quite a lot of things still. And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna work on a Pokemon that we're working on. I'm making an Arcanine, and it needs to be a Dragon type instead of a Fire type. So I'm kind of doing that. Where is my Pure Ref? I still haven't that opened. Boop, open. Pure Ref. Oh, somewhere. There, projects. Reference. Yes. I was actually quite happily surprised with how he looked when I opened it. In my head, it was still lagging behind more than I thought it was. So that's good. I quite like the rounded, curly, almost hooked curls that he has. So maybe I will give the ones that I have a little bit more attention, so they're not just a bit swoopy. They have that curl in there as well. And I'll probably work on the coloring yet again for a third time. Still need to do the pose and then the polish, but I think pose will be for next time when we will actually be working on the project when it will count again. So yeah, let's do those things. Like I said, I kind of like that over here. Let's see if we can add that here and there. A little bit more focus. Just a little bit extra. Doesn't need to be too much. This is also quite straight from the top. It looks very nice from the side. I've been working a lot from the side and kind of neglecting the other angles of the 3D model. So it's quite curly, right? So it needs to be curly in this axis as well. So turn off my dynamic real quick. There. This one is already going. Let's see if we can make them not intersect with each other. Now, what is this one doing? That one looks a little bit lackluster. It kind of goes out, so it should go in again. This one. Ah, that's one of those tiny ones, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. That angle kind of does this. Okay. Oop. So yeah, it's the end of our week again for me. It's a nice relaxing sculpt. Surprisingly tired as well. So it's nice to know that there isn't any pressure.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello!
Ah, things have been read and discussed So yeah, ready to go.
Very important.
Yeah. So I will be working on this project, and you already. I heard you explain about my deadline. So
Yeah.
let's get
You have one
going.
next week, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What I was telling to you beforehand, like this is the flag that I was doing yesterday.
Ooh, I
Oh.
like it.
So it's with look at this, Bram.
Polygroup
Are
and
you proud?
everything.
Are you proud of me?
I have all the pride.
Very good. And I used the stager
Oh, stager.
the paint, placing the thing. Oh my god! Oh, that's my hidden one. Wow. Yeah, now it's in the center of the stage. Stage. Yeah, you know what it means. And switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that stager. It's a fun function.
Super effective. Alrighty. Time for some legs.
Yeah.
Turn them from sketch into less of a sketch. Okay.
They look alright already.
Clay build up.
You've made a very good base.
Thank you. Need to fix this. There we are. At some point they got pulled. Let's stick with the square for now. Oh, his ankle is broken, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't really look good.
Yeah. But maybe it does look fast, so then that's a good excuse, right? It gives me more impression of running, then it's fine to break it.
Yeah. Especially when it's static, right? It's a statue. And you need to convince the people that he's running really fast around the corner. You need to kind of exaggerate the shapes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna make a little hole between his... Wait, this is the right foot, right? Yes, okay. Or his left foot, I guess. Gonna make a hole for his toe. Just delete, close. Voila. Holy moly. Oh my god. Let's see, what else do I want? I was thinking of before when you were saying about the stretching. I thought of this that I also have here in my reference from Daniel Bell, this flash that he did for Sideshow. Because his limbs are also elongated because he's going so fast. Because he's the Flash, you know? He has to go fast.
You kind of have to... it's not really a smear frame, but it's smear frame adjacent.
Yeah, exactly. It's like extra long arm.
How to convince the people that the fastest man alive. You have to convince that in the static image that he is the fastest man.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Just make him running. Running, but more.
More than running. Sprinting, you could say.
Oh.
But then even faster than that. Let's see. Half bend.
Ooh, this one looks a bit odd. All of them coming from a source from here. And this one It just somewhere over here it starts. You're gonna follow. So let's see if we can push that back where it belongs. Also see his the tip of his tail kind of poking out. Let's see if we can hide that as well. But, hey, Deathbite is back. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? A legend.
Did you manage to sleep this time?
Did you catch some sleep?
Just a quick question.
Important. Time to make his little toes.
You just woke up. Well.
Well, there's some sleep at least.
Yeah, that's true. Night Owl's gonna Night Owl.
Don't forget to sometimes get some daylight as well.
That is actually it's become a little bit tricky these days for me.
Oh yeah, for me as well.
Yeah.
It starts. It becomes light outside after, I don't know, like 9.
Okay.
And it starts to get dark at 4. Like, yeah, great.
It's not that extreme for me, but yeah, I see some lights in the morning when I go to the bus, and but when I go back home, then it's yeah,
dark.
It's not dark yet, but when I arrive home or when the bus arrives there at the bus stop, then it's dark. So there's not really a lot of sunlight for me.
Yeah.
The office that I have also has no windows or anything like that, so it's just
great.
wait.
Yeah.
It's getting
It's
dark
the same
again.
It's the same if I go to the office in Elgin. It's like, it's just so dark inside. So it's dark when I arrive and it's dark when I go outside. So it's just dark all day. It's better at home actually, because I have windows. I have a window behind me.
Yeah.
So until it's like until it's like the afternoon, then sometimes the light can interfere with my screen, so then I have to like take it down, but usually it's fine.
Lights being too bright and everything.
Yeah. It's just that it's in the morning it goes like through the whole house on that side, which is nice. But then in the afternoon it does the same on this side, so then it's like, oh no, I can't see. The sun is so low. But yeah, it depends if I'm doing stuff that has color sensitive things. So if I'm working on a texture, then I need to close it. If not, maybe not.
Nice. You have a nice cup of tea. That's nice. I had some.
Very good. I have a small bottle of water.
The luxury.
This is it.
What's that? A liter? 1.5?
2.2.
2.2. Well, that's enough. That's enough for the day.
Exactly. If I finish the whole thing, then I have had more than enough water. So, but I sometimes forget my bottle over here, and then I still drink from a glass in the kitchens. Because it's so far away to get, you know. It's like all the other side of the apartment, like.
But
then I have to go over the limit.
It's such a third
limit.
world problem. Well, I can't even talk anymore.
Yeah.
Your apartment is too big.
Just being able to get water and drink water from the tap and everything.
Yeah.
And here in Scotland, you don't even have to pay for it. For the water that you use.
You don't have to pay.
No. You can use as much as you want.
For me, it's part of the rent, but it's such a low amount that it's near negligible.
Yeah. I never knew that you had to pay for water until, I moved out. I was like, what?
Well, it was kind of free. Your parents paid for it.
Yeah. But still, tap water better than having to buy bottles of water.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Luxury.
Yeah, I'm always surprised that there are a lot of countries that don't have access to clean drinking water from the tap, even in Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there are quite a lot of countries who have that, but in Europe as well, that's kind of surprised me sometimes.
Should be crazy.
Yeah.
In Brazil, they have, at least in the houses that I've been, they often have a little filter system installed on the tap, so it's almost tap water. But they also have like the without filter part for washing and stuff, but then also they have a filter for drinking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they need to buy it.
You have dirty water from the tap. So we use 19 liters of water bottles. Oh man.
Oh boy. That's why.
I hope those bottles get recycled as well.
19 liters of bottles per day. Can you like boil the water to make it clean? Oh well, I guess it still doesn't look clean.
Well, if you boil it, then you also have to kind of distill it as well. It needs to go somewhere, and all the schmutz that's in there stays in the pan or the water cooker. So you need to catch it somewhere.
Yeah. Sounds like a big hassle.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're so spoiled with our water.
Oh yeah. We just have tap water. It's way over there, so I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, I'd rather just dry out. And then you go out and they dare to charge for water. What? How dare you? Just give me tap water.
Another weird thing about water over here, at least in the Netherlands, is that they clean it so well and they use it for pretty much everything. So we've got basically drinking water coming out of our toilets.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's none of that gray water that you can use for washing and toilets, showering, right? All those kind of things. As long as you don't drink it, it's fine. But nope, everything should be drinking water. Which is a little bit ridiculous.
Exactly. I mean, I don't think over here they have a difference in it either. But in Scotland they say like, oh yeah, it's because we have the water. It comes from the mountains. It's all fresh and blah blah blah. That's why we have the best water of the UK.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's the most fresh. It's the source, right, of a lot of water in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, yeah, but that's why they have all the whiskey distilleries there.
Distills with the cleanest water. I
Yeah,
don't care about the water. Give me whiskey.
The kind of water that you use to make the whiskey really impacts the flavor of the whiskey. Or so they say.
For me, it just tastes like whiskey, and I'm not really a connoisseur or pretend to be one.
What?
No. Like, yeah, that's whiskey. Yep.
I still don't know the difference between smoky and peaty, but
Oh yeah, no, that I do know. Smoky, it's just, it tastes a little bit smoky.
In the flavor.
Yeah, and peaty, it smells like dirt.
Ah, yeah, but that's also like smoky.
No, that's weird. That's weird.
Smoked peat. Turf.
Smoky.
Smoked wheat. That's in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's yeah, of course. I'm noodling way too much on this tail. Let's just move on. Just turn away. Just emphasize those little hooks and sweepy swoops.
Hooks and crannies. No?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought my phone was vibrating, but it wasn't the music. So it's like, huh? What? Okay, time to silence this so I know for sure that it's not vibrating. Ah, I'm also hearing your music a little bit from the...
Oh, from the stream?
Yeah, from your view that I'm doing here. So
Oh,
click
yeah,
mute.
of course.
Hey,
Yeah.
voila.
Normally the desktop audio is turned off, but since the new PC, I kind of forgot to turn it on again, off again.
Ah,
It
no
defaulted
worries.
back.
I thought it was a Discord thing.
Yeah, technically was.
Live chat. Please open the panel. Oh, I'm gone.
Oh no! Oh, there you are.
Who am I?
You're back. No worries.
Okay. Pop out shot. Get the chat popped.
Ooh. My mesh is
Ooh.
inside out. Ooh.
Ooh, how beautiful.
Yeah, it's a thing. Just smooth that. There we go. It's saved. The shape is gone, but wait, where is it? Oh, it's there. There it is. Ah, it's hidden now. You have so much music stored in your playlist on YouTube. It's over 500. Oh no.
500.
But I forgot the old music and keep listening to new ones. Ah, yeah, that's pretty nice. I have a quite a decent playlist on Spotify as well. Just the ones I liked. I mean, for over the years, it's only over 800. For the amount of years that I have it, so it's still quite decent, I think. But
let's have a looky how much my liked songs are. Oh, I only have 820 liked songs.
Oh, okay, look at that.
That's less than I was expecting. Glory Hammer's live concert in Glasgow. I thought that Glory Hammer was cancelled. Or was it just the singer?
Maybe.
Maybe
they found a new one. Oh no, wait, it was his band, right?
Yeah, yes, it was. 4th of February. Okay, how much? A decent price or a ridiculous? Oh, decent price. £30.
Oh, that's alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Are they going to sing about laser-powered goblin smashers?
Probably, or what about the unicorns?
Ah, yes.
Was it the unicorn? I don't know. Where can I click on their name? Okay, there we go. Who's Force? Angus McFive.
Angus.
Ah, the Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. Yeah, Dundee
Oh yeah,
is right around
Dundee
the corner from
comes
there,
up
so
quite a
it's
lot.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's right around the corner from Glasgow, so it's like, well,
Yeah, it's
please
only a
come to
couple of hours
Dundee
away for you.
to Aberdeen and Glasgow. Masters of the Galaxy. Holy Flaming Hammer of Unholy Cosmic Frost. Yes.
Ah.
Those are titles. God damn it.
It does really tell you what the song is about. No riddles whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very to the point.
This is it. This is what you get.
And I kind of like that, to be honest.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. The reason I don't really listen to lyrics is one, I'm kind of used to it, to not do that. And when I finally did understood English good enough to follow the lyrics, they were all singing in riddles. So I couldn't understand them anyway. So I just stopped bother listening.
Discover the meaning. Oh well, the meaning. Attach your own meaning to the riddles.
Yeah. It's too much effort. I just want to listen to music. Like it.
Let's make another space here. Oh, nope. Delete headed. Close holes. Nice and simple. A little bit of sculptries. Whoopa. There we go. That. I see more of the bottom foot on this side. Bottom of the foot. Do 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 do. Four little piggies under a blanket.
Oh. See, this line is still quite straight, so let's just bend that, make that an S curve.
Look at that ass. Look at that ass.
Look at them. You've got one over there,
Oh
and there's an ass over there, and there's an ass. You got
so
all
much
the
ass going on.
Yeah.
All in that tail.
maybe I should change his ears as well. Because Arcanine has those diamond-shaped ears. Very pointy. But the rest of it is very, very S-shaped. At least that I made it. So maybe I will just give it a bit more curve as well than that he usually has.
Yeah, make it go fast.
Yeah, just a bit. So it's still very similar to what he had before, or he originally has, but also kind of still fits with his new theme, his new look.
Get him nice and streamlined.
Also, Mike.
Yes.
Deathbite asked what you will do in your next. What you guys will do in your next assignment. Can we do something interesting, like a character or something?
Interesting? No, I don't think we'll do anything interesting.
Yeah, only boring things.
Yeah.
Practice
only
is boring.
Only boring stuff from now on. So, we will do UVing and read topology.
Oh, yeah, I kind of like that though. I haven't done it in years, but it was always quite soothing. Yep. Necessary steps.
Necessary
Good foundation is the base of all great things, or however you want to say it.
Ah, that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's important. It's just not what I would like to spend time on.
No, that's why we have functions like Z Remeasure and Decimation Master and things like that.
In here, yes.
Well, even if I was modeling for a game or something like that, I would sometimes go to that just because it was easier. And if you're just making a statue, a proper statue, then topology doesn't really matter all too much.
No, just only if you want to use specific functions.
Yeah.
Then use topology. Like a little bit of texture projection and stuff.
Yeah.
Then you need some topology in there. Otherwise, you can use it if you want it.
Good topology is the one that is needed for the project. Doesn't necessarily need to be perfectly quads everywhere, and only quads.
Oh yeah.
Which is very difficult. I rarely have made a prop that didn't have that didn't have a triangle in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like quads and only quads. That's only if you want to do it for like a movie that uses the sub-D stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't need to have quads everywhere, just the place where it deforms.
And if you want to terminate an edge loop, then you kind of make either a triangle, or you see if you can loop it around. So you kind of make a U. Should be mostly on the back of the head, or somewhere around the Adam's apple. You hear that 3D printers use plastic bottles used like threads. Yeah, kinda, a little bit. They use filament, which is kind of like a spool of plastic thread. It's quite coarse, it's quite stiff as well. Kind of depends on the plastic, but usually it's quite stiff. And one of the plastic that's quite frequently used is PETG, and PET is plastic bottles. And in places where there's no real recycling for plastic bottles, so let's say the United States. You can turn those bottles into strips by just cutting them. And feed those strips into the 3D printer. And that will eventually make another little bit of filament. Or just print directly with them. But then you can only get little bits. So yeah, you can make filament for your 3D printer by just making a long strand of plastic bottle. That's Rosega's back here as well. Hello.
Hello. What's up?
We got the music on for you today.
Yeah.
Especially for you.
Like, hopefully he'll come back.
If it's too soft, by the way, let us know. We can easily change it.
That's
The girlfriend is busy tonight, so it's time to hop in. Ah.
Time to paint some miniatures.
Yeah, time with the lads.
Lads!
The mini lads.
Lads. Time to complete that dragon army.
Was it Dragon Army? Ah, I was kind of wanted to ask, well, what army do you have? Was it like the Ultramarines or?
It's Age of Sigmar.
Oh, those, yeah.
Army,
no,
yeah.
Those are pretty fun.
Right?
Dragons or ghosts?
Yeah. Dragons or ghosts? Dragons. Dragons and ghosts. Oh my god.
Ghost dragons.
Ghost dragons. The Terrorgeist. I made one of those.
A Terrorgeist?
It's like an undead dragon. Oh, it's not really a dragon. An undead. Flying
Big lizards.
creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Undead bat, kind of, almost.
You feel the temptation of army number 3. Ooh. First you finish this one.
Another one. Oh my god, I have to fix this area so hard. I've been moving her around. So her hand is not intersecting with him anymore, and I have to do the same with her cloth.
Ah.
Just a wee bit.
Always a bit tricky, isn't it?
Or if it's intersecting, then at least intersect on the backside where it doesn't matter as much. Where if I ever print it, it could be used as some sort of support.
Oh yeah,
or like a puzzle piece or something like that.
That would be convenient. Yeah, you wanted to buy a Terrorgeist, but in Age of Sigmar 4 you aren't allowed to mix dead factions anymore. Who cares? They're dead. So it's not playable. Oh.
Did they ever bring back the Egypt people? The mummies and
They're
stuff?
called Egyptians, Mike.
No, in Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
There's a faction that's not completely not based on Egyptian.
Yeah. Magic the Gathering has that as well. Not Egyptians, technically. But we have several gods with animal heads and have a lot of sand and temples. No, they brought back Camry in Warhammer the Old World. So there are 3 Warhammer types now.
Send that gorilla sculpt. Yeah, I will get to that.
Ooh, you're gonna send the gorilla sculpt from the D&D animals.
No, another one.
Another. Okay.
Uh,
You made another one?
no, it's not mine. This is going through each other, isn't it? It is.
So much futzing with all that hair. It really is my bane, isn't it? Hair. And hands.
Hairy situation.
And feet. Time to sculpt while watching you guys sculpt. Nah, that's always a good time to sculpt.
Oh yeah. It's the best time to sculpt. The frick. It's unfolded in on itself. Oh
No.
Who made this? Ugh.
Who did this?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's still on smooth groups. Let me change my smooth to normal smooth, please. Is it stronger now? No, it's not. Okay. Then I will go to the brushes and then to smooth. I will get the smooth stronger. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, the flag is going through her dress.
No. But that's because she's a ghost, right?
Oh yeah, that's why. It was on purpose, of course. What's this? What's this?
I don't really like how the hair is intersecting with its snout over here. Something's off, and I don't really know what. Don't know how to blend them nicely together. Maybe future Bram will.
You know how you blend them nicely together? You just dye and mash it together and you blend it.
That is a very good way to do it, yeah.
So, that's probably more a future thing.
I like to keep my parts as separate separate as long as possible.
Yeah. But keeping them separate as long as possible also makes you scared of connecting them, so...
You shot yourself in the foot, oh no! Call an ambulance, quickly.
Yeah, that's all good.
Don't message us.
Yeah, message the ambulance.
Yeah.
They know what to do about that.
I told the missus that I wouldn't buy new unit tiles until I painted all the models, as you should.
Uh-oh.
But I now have $3 of new terrain. I should have written better small. I should have written better small print in my own deal.
Oh boy. It's always in the small letters.
Yep. Yeah, I heard that the rules of those tabletop games, like Warhammer, just keep constantly changing, just so they can. I kind of understand it, so they can sell more new units, right? Otherwise, people just keep playing with the old ones.
Mm.
But it's a little bit of a waste when you finally made your army and you pinned it very nicely, and it took years, maybe, depending on the time you're able to put in there. And then you can't play it. You're not allowed to play with it. It's,
yeah. Well, at least not in official tournaments.
Yeah, but those are fun as well, right? I guess.
Hopefully.
I imagine.
Hopefully.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Snowgun?
But then you can those armies that you cannot use anymore. You just put them in the grinder for your 3D printer, right? So it's like, oh, there goes another $30.
You can buy so much filament for $30. I just shot a tiny one. There it is. Good. They are model company first and game company second. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
We just happened to be talking about it in the last stream. How over the top the lore of 40k is.
Oh yeah. Normal Warhammer, noble. Like.
Well, it's probably the same, but
fantasy battles and Warhammer Age of Sigmar is just as chaotic.
Yeah, I imagine. Just less bolt guns and armor. Well, more even the same kind of armor, but different armor.
Yeah, a lot of the more special miniatures and gods and stuff, they are just the same for Age of Sigmar and for 40k. So you it doesn't matter if you want to use it in like a fantasy army or in a 40k army, you can just use the same one.
Ah, that's pretty nice.
And just switch out a warrior that's like dying at the feet of him for a space marine that's dying at his feet.
Yeah, are you allowed to do that? I would imagine that you would be, right? Like I don't have this model,
they
so
sell
I'm
it
just
in
gonna
that
use
way.
this one instead for the same with the same stats.
I don't know. That's so sick. Do you know?
Yeah.
So I know that they are very against your own printed versions of them.
Ooh, yeah. Do they allow that?
In most tournaments they don't, and then if you make your guy look too spicy, then they sometimes also will not allow it. I think depends on how nitpicky
It's
the
too
people are.
gory for a gore-themed game. You actually lost a limb instead of just telling him that you lost a limb.
Oh shit!
You actually got a horror story in our club. Someone bought a whole army from in the official shop for $250. Who knew? To hear that the next 2 days that the army was discontinued. You may use placeholders in local tournaments, however. Our models must be around 50% original model around the tournaments. Oh, okay. So you can measure match them. That's nice.
Mix and match.
Kit bash, but not replace.
Yeah, and then you have to get into the mind games, right? Because like the special units, they usually get like a lot of decoration and stuff because they're special, and you put a lot of extra effort into them. So you know what to target. So then you can play the mind games and make like a very not valuable one very pretty, and so and then that becomes their target, and it's just a distraction. 3D printing is taboo in the community. Some love it, some hate it. It depends how much money you already invested, right?
Yeah, I think it was in the Magic the Gathering as well. You kind of had to buy. Oh, sorry, there's just air somewhere in my body that needs to get out. You had to use the original cards, and using a printed one was also kind of taboo. You don't do that. But then again, I always kind of wanted to make a themed deck, but I never knew if it was going to work or not. So spending hundreds and hundreds of euros just on hopefully getting the cards that I needed, or buying them straight online, it's usually a waste of money. So yeah, just print them out and see if it plays well, and then just buy them directly online for a lot less. So yeah, so I kind of did that together with a friend. It was kind of fun.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Printing cards.
Or you just drew them, but purposefully very bad, which is also very fun.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
It's like this Derp son, which is supposed to be this epic dragon.
You kit bash an elf and human by making undead versions of them for my ghost army. Nice, replace the head with skulls. Okay, yeah, I can see that kind of works. Printed cards is heresy. Well.
Horus heresy. Oh.
If you just play with friends, then they like, yeah, sure, why not? They never really felt right though, because it was just printing paper instead of the cardboard. It was never really nice to play with them, but
if you have them mixed with your normal cards, it's like, oh, I wonder what card this card is going to be.
It's all floppy. You had a guy that always power creeped with printing cards. Ah. Printing out the best and most expensive cards. Yeah, okay. And then being smoked at you over. Yeah, oh, yes. Okay, I can see why that's annoying. No, I always want to make, kind of like I said, a themed deck. So let's say based around Griffins. And it should only have Griffins and Griffin-related cards in there. So I usually end up with a deck that's subpar, but fun, in my opinion. Yes, tribal. Yes. Or specifically around a gimmick of the cards, an effect of the cards. When I started with that, I haven't played in years though. With Magic the Gathering, I bought a whole lot of them for very, very cheap. And they were very bad, very old cards, so they didn't really hold up to the current game anymore. They're way too expensive for what they did, if they did anything at all. And but there were a couple of mosquitoes in there, and they when they damaged the player directly, they didn't do any damage. They had zero attack, but they put a poison counter on there, or not really a poison counter, but something that eventually became a poison counter. And so I kind of based my deck around that, and eventually I bought some cards that kind of did it as well, did the same thing, but it wasn't really as strong as it could have been, but it was just fun. They're very easy to almost one-hit kill if you mix it with a green deck as well, so you just attack and then power it up very fast. And yeah, I can see that people find it fun, but it's not for me. You need to play the game, in my opinion. It's more fun. Yeah, the gimmick deck as well. Which creatures have a lot of toughness and just one power? Or ability or switching power and toughness and equipment. Oh, I like the equipment as well. That makes creatures with one attack unblockable. Oh no. So TLDR, creatures with one attack and 8 toughness is unblockable, thus unblocked. Switch the power and toughness before the damage calculation. Yes, okay, yeah.
You're a meanie.
and imagine that with poison counters. So initially it's just 2 attack and 2 toughness. So it's, if it damages you, it puts 2 poison counters on there. With 10 you lose. But then you have a green. Yeah, some green cards splashed in there that buff your creatures a lot. So all of a sudden you have 7 poison counters in one turn on you. Which is mean. It's just mean. Pyrexia, yeah, something like that. Yeah, there were a lot of those, I believe. So yeah, my deck was just black cards, mono black. Your meanest deck is a swamp forest elf deck. Oh no, these tiny guys that suddenly hit hard. Have a lot of reach. Do I remember correctly?
A lot of elf with Death Touch.
Oh, Death Touch, no. That's just mean. I don't know which one is worse, the poison or Death Touch. You give them bow equipments. Let them do one. Yeah, yeah. There's no. This card goes to the graveyard right now. No, and that one as well. And that one, and that one. A friend of mine who I played the Magic the Gathering with a lot. He had a I forgot how it was called. A combination of white and red.
Okay.
So there were a lot of tiny dudes, which is what red kind of does, but white is very good at buffing or giving more abilities to another card. So there were a lot of tiny dudes that all of a sudden had first strike or double strike, or all of a sudden they were very, very menacing, and there were a lot of them. It's very difficult to get rid of them if he finally starts rolling.
Exodia.
Yeah, kind of. You need to swat them very quickly, and if you can't, you're basically down for the count already. Boros, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was Boros. It sounds familiar for it. Yeah. Subdiv turned on. Ah, that's why it was weird. You got a fungus deck that kind of does the same thing. Ah. Then you have a lot of green cards in that case. At least I imagine the fungus is green, right? One would think so, but it's not always the case with Magic the Gathering. Every creature has an ability, they get a counter every turn, and 3 counters is a 1/1 token. Ah, yes.
Mono green. My gosh. Are you gonna challenge each other for a duel?
Oh man, it's been years since I played.
In the Steam Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, what was it called? Was it Arena?
I don't know.
There was a new one, right?
I don't know. The only time I played Magic was with you, so it's like.
Oh, Mike, you still need to play Warhammer with him.
Yeah, a rematch because I kicked his ass last time.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why we're never gonna play again. I will always be winning.
Yeah, you have a 100% win streak now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, that
also War Cry. Oh, okay. Yeah, the crying already starts, I hear. Gee. Real Warhammer. And I'll take the Jabber Slide from the office. Take it with me.
Is that a good one? You made
I have no clue, but it was the first model that I worked on at Go. I don't know if it's good, but it's iconic.
You believe that it's good, so it will be.
It's one of the discontinued ones. Oh.
Doesn't matter, you're playing with friends. I think it's actually a really good one, and therefore he doesn't really want you to play it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? He's trying to mind blend me into.
But I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Yeah, thank you, Bram.
Yeah.
We'll make a 3D printed RB. Do it.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
And that's Skelly Boys. I made a Skelly Boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also one of your earlier ones, right? At Hunted Cow.
It was one of the later ones.
One of the later ones. Oh.
Yeah. After they did Undead RB expansion.
Ah, right.
Well, foes. Undead foes.
It's been a while since you worked on the Warhammer ones.
Yeah. It's not a lot that I've worked on there. In recent times.
You want to make a 3D print armor of undead skeletons, but it replaces skeletons with snowmans. Ah, nice.
Or Christmas.
And with the idea of them getting back together after being hit. Okay, I like that. Just a couple of twigs, just pushing snow back together. Make themselves whole again.
Like three units that are just one ball, but then when they go come on the same place, they just stack on top of each other. Build up to a full-grown man.
Just 3 snowballs in a trench coat.
Yeah. Why does it do this? Sometimes my Control W shortcut just is like, no, I won't work anymore. Like, why? Same with the higher subdivision. That would also sometimes like, no, I'm not gonna work until you rebind me.
Okay, that's odd.
Very strong.
This is one of the new features of 2024.
Well, 2025 is the newest version.
Do you have 2025 already?
Not yet.
Ah.
I mean, I could have it, but there's no really reason to. I have to redo my interface and my UI and my hotkeys and like
Can't you just save them and load them?
Yes, but still, there's always something that you forget when you work, and then it's like, shit, I have to load that in again. It's like, oh yeah, that one brush that's still in that folder that's not in here yet. It's just a hassle.
Clean your keyboard. Yeah, that could work as well. Or is it just not something wrong with the
no, it's not
keys
with the
themselves?
W or something. It's just ZBrush.
But it is a good reminder for everyone to clean your keyboard.
How do you clean a keyboard?
Just turn it upside down and smash it a couple of times. And just an entire bread falls out of it. Of crumbs.
No, I don't even above my keyboard.
You'd be surprised how many crumbs you find. Anyway. There's always crumbs in your keyboard. You like your keyboard's drippy.
Drippy and sloshy. Or just dripped out, like with one of those fancy keycaps and
yeah, it's a slime
different
keycap,
places,
so it's always drippy and smushy.
It feels like gelatin.
Yes! Yeah!
Oh. It's like, oh yeah, this is mechanical keyboard for the nice clicky, but all of the keys are gelatin, so there's an extra soft touch.
So you have to press them even a lot harder than you should, so you squish it even more.
And they all make little fart noises, like those little toilet toys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really clicky, it's farty.
When you're typing, it doesn't go click, 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 click. It goes.
Yeah, that sounds like a keyboard you should make. I
then,
think that will also get rid of your shortcut problem.
Yeah, I think so too. You just have that, and like just like a typing writer, you just instead of having a ding, you have a flush.
Yeah, I recently bought myself a new keyboard, and it has the red switches this time. I wanted to try those out.
I don't know what that.
They are linear, so you don't hear a click or anything like that. They're quite soft. You recently watched Alien Romulus. Ah, they're in Rome now. Oh no. Or isn't that the case?
I don't think so. But
isn't that the guy who founded Rome, Romulus?
Yeah, Romulus and Remus, right?
Yeah, I think so. Raised by wolves.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, we need a city here, and they did.
They were like, yeah, my wolf mother taught me how to build a city.
Mm-hmm. It's that wolf knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Need some more in the back, but also don't really want to work on the hair anymore. Let's see.
You want to hear a dad joke? Yeah, come on. Give me a dry one.
It was the latest one?
Yes,
The
I think so.
one?
Is it? No, maybe not.
Yeah, 2024, August. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I only saw which one is the one we saw in the movie? Prometheus, I think.
Vin Diesel one. Riddick.
Oh yeah, we saw that one as well. The one you fell asleep.
Yeah, that one.
It wasn't too special.
No.
I think the only Alien movie I saw was Prometheus, so I missed a lot of the lore and knowledge that I think that movie required to enjoy it.
I'm sure I have seen the first Alien movie at some point, but it's so long ago that I don't really remember too much.
But now I also kind of figured out something. Was a channel I watch sometimes on YouTube. They summarize comic books, or just the stories of them, and which is nice because I find it quite expensive to buy them. I just read them once and do nothing with them anymore. So yeah, sure, just tell me that story. It's fine, and I do it in a very nice way. And it's just still a lot of information pushed onto you, but you know, slowly but surely you kind of can put everything together. And suddenly during I think it was during August, there were some stories where the aliens also had a crossover story with them. So like, oh, so that's why the movie came out.
Did you know that Marvel Comics also has a crossover with the Avengers? That has a crossover with Godzilla X Kong.
Really?
Yeah.
But isn't the Avengers Marvel already?
Yeah, exactly. That's Godzilla X Kong together with Avengers.
Oh no.
Legendary Marvel. We have it at the office. I haven't really looked through it yet, except that the comic looks really good. I don't know what the story is, and that's probably,
chaos.
Big monster story. So it's like the dad joke. Are you sad? Don't be sad, because that is not good.
But that is not good. That is the mirror of sad. If you write the wrong way around, you get dash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ah.
I got it.
Hey. Das is not the wrong way around. Oh. Das is no good.
Ooh, that's an old one. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend, I'm going to try that I'm done futzing with the hair. I still don't like quite a lot of things around it, but I also wanted to try and play around with some colors, right? So let me just try that. Body and hair, a couple of tryouts, and we can put that in the hair as well. Now, hair forward. These can go. Delete. Yes.
My always going from this one. Okay.
You had it with school. You were there, but you don't remember much about it. Yeah, it's. I think that's an accurate description of school.
They've been told me that that I've been there.
Yeah, you got a piece of paper that says you were.
Yeah. I'm a scientist now.
Oh.
Professional school goer of science.
You hated school. Yeah, and a lot of people who did. Wasn't really a big fan of it either. But college though, that was pretty fun. Finally got to do things that I enjoyed. Instead of just...
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. All in all, was a lot better than middle school and primary school, yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing?
So I got a warning letter for bringing in Pokemon cards. Huh. That's boring.
Okay. Luckily, we didn't really have that.
I mean, as long as you don't take them out during the class and start playing them.
I never really bought any of them. Well, I bought one pack. I think it was a jungle one. But had some little cakes for lunch, and apparently those were really good. And I was the only one in class who had those, so I was able to trade a lot of Pokemon cards for them. And yeah, quite an amount. Never bought any Pokemon cards, except for like the 11 that were in there.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. You had Beyblade twisters.
Ooh, what? Yeah, Beyblade. Hell yeah. I don't know if the twisters were the launch thingies. Let me see.
I think I remember the Beyblade, the ones that I had at least, were in the crisp packages, like Flippos or Pogs.
No, those are not good Beyblades, man.
No, but those are the ones that I remember.
No, yeah, you have the
I
one with Dragoon in them and the Phoenix thing.
Yeah, and you just have to
I just forgot the Phoenix
and then they go better. They do better.
The Phoenix was the one that I had.
Ooh.
The kind of Moltres guy. I just forget the name completely. And I cannot find it with Phoenix. Guy. What's that guy's name? Why do I remember that? Dranzer.
Dranzer.
Yeah, Dranzer.
Oh, that's a name and a half.
Yeah.
More red.
And then you had those big fancy launchers with like a handle and a little screen in there.
What?
And like if you just like pulled the thing, you could like measure your power, and you could play like some sort of game in there as well.
Oh.
And the
a game within a game.
And the little chip that you had with what your monster was on, so the Drancer in my case, you put it in the head of that thing, and then it would recognize which one was in there.
Oh.
Of which I quickly figured out that it is because the little chip has little holes on the bottom of it, and in the head there's little pins.
Right.
So I started to randomly press those pins and try to unlock as many of those guys as I could.
Now that's a good way of cheating the system. It's using your brain
It's like, I don't have money to buy any of this.
Do they know how little allowance I get? Not enough for
Yeah.
this nonsense.
We got 25 cents per year that you were old.
Oh, okay.
Week or something like that. So, when we were 10, we would get 250 per week.
Yeah, it's a decent amount for when you're 10.
When you're 10, yeah. But then, then you go to middle school where people start drinking energy drinks, and that's already 30 cents of your allowance gone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
only
something
one.
that you have to take into account in that case. Let's see. Trying to replicate one of the images that I have on my PureRef. Initially didn't really want to use any gradients in there because Pokemon rarely have that. But right now I'm just can't be bothered. Just gonna try and just make it work.
Make it look cool.
Yeah.
It's your Pokemon now. It's like, you know, the designs of Pokemon have evolved as well.
That is true.
Backwards, but still.
It still counts as evolution. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the newer generations.
No, there's very few that I'm like, ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. They're still there though, but
some of them.
Yeah, but not too much.
It was all downhill after Tyranitar.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, Salamence and Metacross were Metacross?
Metacross like is the blue one.
Was,
the 4 lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were also pretty cool, but not as cool as Tyranitar. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Deoxys was getting weird.
Yeah, because it was multiple ones, but at the same time you could also not get it because it was. What do you call it?
Only for an event.
Yeah, an event one.
Yeah. Like you could not get it, but you could get it, but you could not get it. Again, but cheating.
Do we remember the Power Rangers? Man, we were there when they started out.
I saw some on I don't know, Fox Kids, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. Yeah.
With the very Dutch voiceovers. Yeah.
That I've never seen. The Dutch voiceovers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just as bad as the English voiceovers, I think, but...
Saber-tooth tiger always cracked me up. Hey. It's,
We had a... Oh, well, we had, like, a CD-ROM with all of the SNES games. There was, like, a couple of Power Ranger games on there as well. They were pretty cool.
One of those
fighting Tekken kind of ones.
yeah, that you have to go through a street to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, punch the boss.
Yeah. Punch them, and then I want to say they also transform, but I don't remember per se.
Well, I hope so. They're the Power Rangers.
Yeah. Everybody make a human pyramid, and now it's a robot.
Ooh, the fun fact is coming. Oh, there it is. All the fight scenes were from Japanese series. Yeah, that's true. And they showed the personal scenes and tried to make the story up with the footage that was already there. Yes. Yeah, they made their own almost kind of
fanfic.
Yeah, fanfic. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, all the fighting scenes. If you see a Power Ranger, that's just the Japanese guys.
What?
I think eventually they made their own, but that took a while. Not really a fan of this yellow. Also the placement. I think this is a bit better. Maybe a little bit more color. Yeah, they eventually try to do something entirely new instead of just doing Power Rangers all over again and again and again. And they made it's basically still Power Rangers, but set in Fantasy Ireland.
Fantasy Ireland.
Yeah, it's called the Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog.
The Mystic Knights of what?
Tir na Nog.
Tir na Nog.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it really shows his age because of with the visual effects, but yeah, it was actually pretty fun to see.
Were the bad guys after their pots of gold or their potatoes?
I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. Power lads, kinda.
Power lads. Aye. Get out your fiddle.
No. All of this is... Don't like it. He needs some stripes or something like that, right? So...
This foot is so strange. Every time I'm looking at it over here, I'm like, oh my god, it's so broken.
Yeah.
And then I turn on the lamp and I'm like, yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
It feels a bit long and not wide enough.
Lopsided as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Long. Let me just turn off perspective just in case that it's messing here.
Yeah, maybe that length is, I think, good, but the width of his foot itself, especially near the toes, maybe you can spread it out a little bit more, I think.
Even more. feel like he
No,
has
no,
already
I think to the other side,
big
the little toe needs to go out a bit. Same with the rest of the foot. Just make that a little bit more wide. I think that could help. Do you guys remember Johnny Quest? I do! It was one of the first series that I saw that had 3D in it. Though sparingly, but... well, though it was Johnny Quest New Adventures or something like that. It was not the original one. And it had a very nice intro. It's good, some good music there.
Johnny Quest. No, was all that?
No, I think that was exactly that.
Yeah. Okay.
You nailed it right on the head.
What was that? Johnny Test. Wasn't that it? Oh. Yeah, Johnny Test. That's what I was doing.
Johnny Test was a thing, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why does it... It does sound right, but it's not Johnny Quest, so I'm like, what is it? No, I have not seen Johnny Quest. When I look at that cover, it reminds me of Suske and Wiske.
Which one are you looking at? Can you send it to me?
So the one with just
the first
the
one.
red background and explosion. Telegram.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Probably looking at the same one.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's just becoming a lot, to be honest, with the colors and the stripes. It just doesn't really work for me, so I'm just gonna get rid of it entirely.
What?
Yep.
Just the stripes, right? Or everything?
No, just everything. I think the red is too red, and the colors themselves work together, but just for this guy, it's just too much. Even if I have to do the stripes as well. I think that accent color, that yellow, really doesn't. It does work really well with the art I'm looking at, but not for this bit. So what I could do, just get rid of the red first, the yellow first, and just do what I initially said that I wanted to do. Just make those stripes very subtle. Let's see what happens then.
The homework is almost complete. I'll
Ah.
load them with the C tool on Google Drive. Nice. Yes, give him a good title. Normal 11111.z2.
Death bites. Good job.
Yeah, naming conventions
good
got
thing
drilled into us.
It was very infuriating in the beginning. But oh man, it does help a lot in your professional life. It helps so much. Not even in your professional life, just in general. Able to
Just
find
in general,
things.
When you look back on your files and you're like, what the fuck? what of this is useful and what is just playing? I don't know.
Yeah, at least put it in the folder so you can find it.
And then in my internship, they put those dates in front of it, which I also continue doing. Because if you had your dates written out like that, like the year first and then the month and then the day.
Yeah, the Japanese
one. They are always in order.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what system on Windows or Mac, which apparently sorts numbers different.
Yes.
To each other. So they will always sort with the last one to the first one.
Yeah, it's a good way. Yeah.
Just don't go Dutch or Japanese on no, not American on them. Then it will be fine.
Yeah, then we'll just mess it up.
Yeah. Now you always know which one is your latest one.
Yeah, I usually use it for the renders that I have to do. Just give him the Mr. Bossman a screenshot of the things that I've been working on. I've been putting the dates like that on it as well. Just because I know that in a couple of days or a couple of weeks he will ask, "Can you send me those renders you made back then?"
Yeah, from that one day.
When back then? Could you elaborate?
Yeah.
I even put them eventually in a folder, all of them, in the Dropbox folder. And he just pulled them out again and put... Oh, sorry, I just smashed the mic. You just pulls them out and put them in a different folder. With different names and everything like that. So I still don't know which one. There's only so much I can clean up. Alden Almost Bald has been using year, month, day for years. Yes! It's a very good way. Exactly like Mike said. It's always in order that way. Nope, the hair. It's auto-saving and my drink is gone.
I haven't seen any.
It's taking a while. I'm gonna go get. Yep, it's done. Okay, maybe not.
Let me get a save in as well. And get a drink in. Yeah. Double hand this bitch.
Oh. You tiny bottle. Sounds like it was a good gulp.
Just a wee gulp. God. What's going on?
Do I like this? I don't think so. I made so many iterations and none of them were fun or entertaining or...
What?
Well, they were, but...
How about that one?
What, this one?
No, that other one.
This one.
That as well. I like that one too. The one with the red and the black and white. Underneath that one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of based on a dog, Saint Bernard, I think. But not the one that goes for the not the one in Beethoven movie. Not that one.
No, not one with the drink around this.
No, the other one.
Oh. Vape in the city.
Almost, I think. Did Babe go to the city?
Yeah, that's Babe 2. Babe 2, Babe in the City.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm way too sure of this.
Well, you saw the first one.
I remember the story from the first one, and oh well, not really. I remember some bits and pieces in my head of the first one, but I remember the title of the second one.
It was the first movie that I saw in the cinema, so I was very, very young.
Oh.
And those little mice always kept popping up between the scenes. Yeah. And there was always something more on the movie, but they were also at the very end. So there were little mice, and then we had to go. Yeah, I wanted to see more of the movie. I wasn't done watching yet. There was always more movie after the little mice. No, and yeah.
Cinema personnel was like, no, get out.
No, my parents as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see, something, yeah, that's better. And did that right, and let's see, where's that concept art I picked those colors from? There it is, I think. Yeah, I think it was that one. It is a nice color combo. It's from an actual dog.
What?
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Stylish dog. Very fancy dog.
At least the art I have is well, it's a piece of art. I think it's AI generated though, but the dog in question is and the colors of it are very much based on reality.
Actual dog.
An actual dog.
Not a cat dog.
Nope.
Cat dog.
Cat dog. Messing up my colors. So then we have that orange, and then it quickly goes to black again. How did I do that over there? Yeah, I think I kept it black over here.
You kept it black. No.
In the middle. Do all of that. Just a little bit on the sides. almost turned white again. Oop, there we go. You posted guy's Warhammer sculpting off topic. It's really cool. Ooh. I'm curious. I can't really see it. Look at it right now. Because mine could disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want that, right?
I'll plop it to you. Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
It's almost corny. I don't know if he's supposed to be a corn or an undivided, but looking cool.
Ah. It's very Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it. It is very good quality as well. It's good. One day.
Very nice.
Well, maybe if I put my mind to it.
I believe you can.
Also have to make time for it, which is more difficult.
What if we do that Warhammer challenge next? After the Pokemon.
Ooh. It's gonna be tricky.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Yeah.
Very tricky indeed.
Which was the one where we don't really know. We get just a piece of lore info, right? And you just have to build something around it.
Yeah, someone gives us some lore without saying who or what it's from, and we will make something based on that description.
That sounds alright.
Yeah. Mm. I also asked colleague of mine if he knows like what. Of course he knows because he knows everything for him. But like, what are like cool Warhammer 40k characters? And he was like, do you want humanoids or without humans or like? I was like, yeah, because it was like, well, Space Marines are very in right now, but you can also look at this guy and or like this big orc that I have, and then he took me downstairs to the game room, and then he showed off like this super cool orc guy who is apparently technically decapitated, but he's still alive somehow because he's orc.
Yeah, they're fungus, right?
I don't know. I don't know why.
I've heard someone tell me that they're technically fungus, and they believe they can believe in things so hard they become reality.
Oh.
So, for instance, if they believe red things go faster, they're just gonna paint everything red, and they will actually go faster.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick power.
You can put them down by even without ammo if you just yell bang loud enough. They'll think they have shot, and cool. then they're down.
Ooh, that devil guy that Deathfire posted is also very cool. He does have a similar pose to the bad champ. Choop choop. Nope.
Ah! That's a good devil over there.
Handsome devil.
Definitely contemplating how to get in the way of other things even more.
I thought I could do that too. Think really hard about something, and that would happen. I was very disappointed afterwards. No, I think it's real. I think you just didn't think hard enough. You just think a little bit harder. All your dreams will come true. Manifested.
I did it with math. I thought I got it. I really did. Still didn't really get any good grades out of it. I used my own methods and everything.
Made them up myself.
Yeah. Let's see. So I make the tips a little bit lighter as well. Some more coloration in there. A little bit more orange.
Alright, I will see them before Saturday. Have a nice look over.
Ooh.
And then we can have a look and see if we can improve something.
With good names as well. Well,
If
it's the
if nothing is
first
there
thing
to
you
be
get
improved,
judged on.
that's great.
Nope, that should be white. And then these two should also be white, yeah. Yeah, you just keep them white. They kind of stand out that way. You also really wanted to improve your anatomy. Alright.
Mm-hmm. You can only do one thing at a time.
You can't do everything at the same time. Let's see.
I mean, you can. I mean, it's just you know, if we can make a sphere on top of a on top of a cube, then we can make a calf muscle on top of a bone.
That is true. Yeah.
If we cannot do that, then we cannot make the calf either.
Fundamentals are always very boring and tricky, but They are so necessary. Especially when you're starting out. And then later you can decide like, oh no, I'm not going to use this bit, or you forget to use it and progress anyway, right? But yeah, if you know how to make your shapes, then that will always be more beneficial than immediately knowing where a muscle should be and not knowing how to make it.
Yeah.
Properly. I might not have to make it properly.
It's fundamentals. You just have to keep practicing them. I mean, in theory, you're always practicing them when you're doing anything. But sometimes it's good to just put a little bit of extra focus on it, so you can improve it knowingly.
Yes. That's a very good one. There's so many things that I learned just by doing them, but not really knowing why I did them.
And it's like, why did I do that? I mean, it just looks good. Okay, but why does it look good?
Yeah. and that's also the point where you don't really... You can't really progress because you don't know how to.
Yeah.
And
I want it to look better, but how?
Yeah. What am I actually doing? I don't know. No clue.
I mean, not knowing is also a big part of the journey.
Oh yeah, there's so many things I don't know.
There's always things you don't know. It never stops.
It doesn't.
It's just the things
I
that you
wish
don't
it
know
does,
get more and more specific, or just different. Let's see, what did I do today? I mean, I have this leg, but did I actually do good on that leg? Let's save. And that's too old. That's super old. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that looks... I like that calf.
That's what I was saying. Not really sure if it's sculpt advice or life advice. Maybe a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Who knows? I kind of like this gradient that I have. I was just avoiding them constantly, but yeah.
Just make them look cool.
Look at my guy.
Yeah.
Just look at my guy.
Great. Oh, hell yeah. I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. That's cool.
He's doggo colored.
Yeah.
I'm going
those
to
are
look
some
it up
imposing
because,
colors. I like it. Doggo colored.
Not Saint Bernard, no. Black, white, orange, dog. Yeah, that one. How are you called? What breed is black and tan?
IndonesianRecipes.com. It's a dog. Nom 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 nom.
Where does this site go to for this picture of this dog? Which site does it go to? IndonesianRecipes.com. Good to know. Good to know.
So don't bring your dog to Indonesia is the advice here. Like, nice piece of dog.
Again, IndonesianRecipes.com. Everything goes to there. Let's pick a different site. This is the kind of dog I was referring to, but I still don't know the name. Dogs with eyebrows. Sure.
Dogs with eyebrows.
This doesn't. This is the same kind. It's the same site.
Are you searching with Bing?
No, this is DuckDuckGo.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Okay.
It's supposed to be one that doesn't go away with all your search data. And since I wasn't able to find anything anymore on Google, it's because of the bloat of selling things and marketing and everything like that. I'm trying a different one out. There it is. It's a Bernese Mountain Dog. Ah, there we go. That's the dog. Bernese Mountain Dog, I think.
Ah, a Bernese, yeah.
I mean, there are quite a lot of dogs that have that same.
What a cutie.
That same pattern or the same colors, but we finally know. Bernese.
Bernese, baby.
And it's not the same pattern. I'm just using the colors and see what's fun. Yeah, I think Mike already.
Yeah, I already answered this.
No worries, no worries.
And I will send it after if we think it's good. I don't want you to go too far ahead with everything. I think first I want to see if the fundamental exercise is working, and if there's anything to be improved, then it's easier to improve in there than on 50 shapes on top of each other.
Yes. Ah, thank you, man.
Oh, thanks.
It's good to hear. It's always fun having you around as well. I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
before you were here, it was very frequently that it's just very, very quiet, and we're just talking to the abyss, really.
That was like the first half year. There was nobody.
Yeah.
Every once in a while there would be a naturalistic showing up.
Alden almost bald as well.
Alden almost bald, hell yeah. And then Left Mind. It's like, hello! And Nittish was also there.
Nittish as well, yes.
Yeah.
And Heatgatrus.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Too busy making cool stuff.
Ah, probably. Right, and those paws should be white as well, right? Oh, this dude's very...
Oh, this leg!
You right?
Yeah. It's just, you know...
Tricky.
I like this backside of the upper leg, but now I have to do that in the other side of the upper leg, and it's not looking as nice. So now I have to go and find out why. Tell me why. Found out why.
You did? Already?
No.
No.
I have to find out why. I think this just has to go more out. And this has to blend. Like this. I will think it into existence.
Yes, I think that will be the best way from now on. Just think really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how hard, it could be like the road of least resistance, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
What if I think too hard, though?
Then you just have two of them, right?
And just
or a really big one.
Pop a blood vessel in my brain or something.
Oh no.
Like, oh no, that's too much, too much. And I'm trying to think it closed
think it
again.
back. Then the other eye goes.
Oh no. Then I hope Amanda's still watching. Otherwise, it'll be like after 11 or 12. It's like, Mike, why are you still not coming to bed? It's like, uh-oh.
I was thinking too hard.
I was thinking too hard. I can't do anything anymore. Paralyzed from the neck down. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that kind of sounds familiar though.
What?
Just you sometimes I'm just stuck on a loop thinking, and I don't do anything. Friendly, trying to ask myself the question why I'm not stopping. Stop thinking, and I just keep going. There's no off button. Can't find it. It's tricky. I don't like the stripes. Not these ones, at least. Also, I made before the model was slightly different, and it kind of worked. But right now, it didn't really work anymore. Should I give him stripes? I feel like I should, but yeah.
Try it out, but don't
maybe,
feel too committed.
Yeah, maybe with some red.
Just make a duplicate so you can like easy switch and switch, and then you delete the one that you don't like.
Yeah, that's true. Just make a duplicate from these. Just put it in a little folder.
What, with a name?
Yeah. So I can find it back later.
That's crazy.
Naming conventions, hooray!
What? You think that my skin underscore man 02 underscore 17 is not good enough?
Well, I don't name the subtools just yet.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
I know I'm gonna delete them anyway. But at least that I know that in this folder it contains, let's say, all the hair.
Yeah.
Or
I have a head-centered folder. Where there's a head in the center.
already on your first cup of tea.
Fourth. Oh my gosh. Lekker.
It's been like an hour, 1.5. Maybe they're just really tiny cups.
I mean, hopefully they are not this big.
Oh, that's a lot of tea.
It would also be pretty cool though. Just get 1 thermos of tea. It's good for the whole day.
I usually just have 2 cups, and that's about it. Though at the old studio I worked at, they had those. It wasn't really a beer keg, but those big glasses for beer.
Oh, yeah.
Really big ones.
What do they call them here? Yeah, well,
I think, right?
A what?
Pulp?
Pearl in Dutch, yes. They have some weird name for it. Steiner or something they call it.
Oh yeah,
here.
something like that. Yeah, and I just filled that one up with tea usually.
Nice.
Just a lot of tea.
Just a lot of tea.
Pints?
Well,
maybe. Yeah, it could be. One with a little handle on it on the side.
No, pints are just... It's just a measurement of a half. Usually they don't even have a handle.
It's the one you see at
But,
Oktoberfest, but a little bit smaller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You can imagine it with a very big head of foam around it and it just melts a bit. Yeah. Those ones, the comic book ones, really. It's a Steiner, it is.
Tankard.
Tankard?
I mean, that one is not per se of glass, a tankard, but yeah. But yeah, I usually have just 2 cups of coffee, but they are these cups, like relatively big cups.
It's a normal mug, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a normal mug, but in other places they have like cups that are like, you know, like teacups. It's like that's like half the size or less. I like this accidental sphere cylinder that I made on the bone over here.
It's a good shape.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Now I have to do that on the other side. Is it the Stein, the beer glass, or the beer mug?
Yeah, it's probably the Stein. The Stein.
The beer mug also looks very similar to what I had.
Yeah, German beer Stein.
1.3
liter glass.
This one, Mike. God. This one.
Yeah.
With the dimples in them as well. Yeah.
Oh, a round one. Oh,
a
rounded. Oh my gosh. Beer Stein.
Then you put some tea in there. One time I had some ginger tea.
A dimple tankard glass.
Ooh.
Is what?
These are the problems we get to the bottom of during this stream.
Yeah.
What glass was we drinking out of 5 years ago?
Buy them now from Thornbridge.
What?
Buy them now from Thornbridge.
Oh.
www.thornbridge.co.uk.
We're not sponsored, are we?
I mean, if they get extra sales from this, then they can send us commissions.
We each get one of those tankards.
Oh yeah, that would be fine as well.
There you go. Thank you very much.
It's another £7 saved.
You posted your cup pic on off topic. Let me just take a look real quick. On my phone. Mike will still be here.
Oh yeah, that's a good size, good size cup. I also have that size. This one is just slightly bigger than that, not a lot. And it says that I'm a laird because I am a laird, you know.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, he is a laird. A Scottish lord, he is.
I semi-own land here, so.
Only semi. I thought you fully owned land there.
I mean, I own land in name, but not in property.
No. Boo!
Boo! But that's good. Then I don't have to pay taxes on them.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, imagine that. You get one of those certificate gifts, like, oh, you're a lord now, and then you have to start paying taxes. And like, what the fuck? Here, keep it, no.
Nope, it's yours now.
Yeah.
Those silly stripes. Just make them, Bram. Just make them. I feel like they need to flow with the body as well, but everything is a bit in the way now.
Flow.
Rottweilers, yeah, they also have the same color. Yeah. Do they also have the white? At least the black and the tan.
I know so little about dogs and breeds.
Those are the ones that look like a bouncer.
A boxer?
No. Or no, a bouncer of an even villain, like a bodyguard, right?
I mean, these are too cute to be a evil villain bouncer.
Is one with the pointy ears? Oh no, sorry, no. I was thinking about the.
You're thinking about the dog of Sid from Toy Story. Toy Story dog. No, yeah, this one. Scud. Copy. I don't remember his eyes being this big, but sure.
Yeah, the first Toy Story movie was a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, those are very big eyes. No, not that one. No. No.
With the weird nose, the nose that is almost the same as their forehead.
Yeah. I don't like them. They're too odd. I mean, to be fair to those eyes of that dog, of Sid's dog from Toy Story 1, it's very difficult to model a dog with just NURBS, because they didn't really have polygonal modeling back then, right?
They just didn't try hard enough.
They didn't have Andrew.
Back in my day. Many years after Toy Story came out.
We used to have a teacher that worked on Spider-Man and Space Jam as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't know much.
Did he tell you about that?
Once or twice. Each lesson. When I worked on Spider-Man. When I worked on Space Jam.
When I worked on Scooby-Doo, the game.
I thought it was Colin who worked on Scooby-Doo, the game.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Andrew.
Oh. He applied to our studio back then, Colin.
Yeah. It's just, I think his portfolio just still looks the same as
Yep.
as when we were in school.
Yep, exactly.
Which, I mean, is fine if you have like NDA projects and stuff that you can not publicly sell, but
No, studios still don't care. You're not showing anything, then.
I mean, it's fine if you get invited on a interview anyway, based on experience, and then you can show it like in person. But like, not professional advice.
Yeah, and if people ask what happened in that gap in your resume, just tell them you have an NDA. You can't talk about it. This is professional advice.
Yeah, this is professional advice. Yes. I was traveling around the world, trying to figure myself out. Came back, still don't know.
I've got even more questions right now. At adverse effects.
Who am I? Arcane season 1, episode 1, season 2, episode 1, coming this Saturday.
Ah.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
I really enjoyed it, the first one. But I think I will watch it when.
If they come out per episode per week, then I'll wait a while.
Yeah.
And if they just do Netflix style everything in one go, then sure, I'll start watching.
Yeah, sometimes Netflix did it on a weekly basis, right?
I'm doing Dragon Ball Daima on a weekly basis now.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the first 4 episodes as well.
Yeah, every Saturday. Yeah.
For me it's Sunday. That's anime day. Has been for years. It's a tradition I keep going.
As a tradition.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's just silly stuff. I like it.
Yeah, I'm actually quite curious where they're gonna get with the story.
Yeah, I was like, this is like the last thing that Toriyama was very heavily involved in. I'm like, okay, let's go. And it just looks so good.
It does look real good. Initially, I was when they announced it, I was quite not really afraid, but because you know, if it's bad, then I'm just not gonna watch it. But yeah. If it was going to look similar to how Dragon Ball Super looked back when it started, it was very poor quality. But it doesn't. It looked really good. So And maybe there's a different kind of fusion as well, which is also always very interesting, I feel.
Fusion?
Yeah, in the last episode that I saw, they went to a little store, and there were bugs that they were able to buy, and they had some effects, like getting your stamina back, like a senzu bean, things like that.
Okay, then I have not seen that episode. Maybe Netflix in the UK is not as fast or something.
Oh, I also wasn't looking on Netflix, so...
yeah, I think it's like... I'm sure I've seen 3 episodes. They just arrived in their Daima, and then at the end of the episode, their spaceship was gone.
Yeah, okay. I was in
One
the
day.
episode where they were walking, so it's the next one. But yeah, there are apparently little bugs in that in the demon world that if you eat them together with someone else, you fuse.
Oh. Okay.
Not much of a spoiler because it will probably happen in 50 episodes. Let be honest.
Probably. and you know, they can just use Majin's Majin Buu's belly gas to unfuse again, so it'll all be fine.
It's just very convenient.
Yeah. Conveniently placed in the first episode. Hey, how come you guys are not fused anymore? Oh yeah, just because.
Yeah, just because Buu's here. Right?
Yeah.
Hello. It did canonically happen way back then, right? Because of Buu, apparently, maybe.
Did it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was mentioned in Super at all, and I don't know if Super is still canon.
No, what you call it? Just Z. They unfused because they were in Buu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. True.
And I think in Super, it's they said that the Potara fusions were permanent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Initially in Z. But in Super, it was only permanent for the Kais.
Yeah.
And yeah, they fused into Vegeta again.
What?
And it was only temporary. And everyone was very confused. Like, oh yeah, you guys are the Kais. Do you guys remember Pirates of the Caribbean? Yes, I do.
What is that?
What is Pirates of the Caribbean?
It's the attraction. That's in Disneyland, right? It's just like a little boat on the water, little water ride.
Yes, that as well.
Pirate Town.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. You know this guy called Johnny Depp?
Oh yeah, Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
He also played a pirate.
Ah. Did he?
Yeah. It's little known, that's the movie franchise.
I just remember of him running, you know.
It's a good run. It was a good run. But apparently, that also kind of makes sense how he was running. Because if you are on called heavy seas, some wild seas, something like that, and the boat is going up and down and left and right and everything like that, and you try to walk and run across it, then it's kind of that same run that you're doing. Trying to balance yourself, but he just did it on land because he's not used to it.
Because he's a crazy pilot.
Yeah, that as well.
That's pretty cool. I mean, and I've seen like the first Pirates of the Caribbean and the second. I don't remember if I saw the third. I definitely didn't see the 4th or the 5th.
I've got the same thing. Yeah, I know I've seen the first 2. Not sure about the 3rd, and everything afterward. Nah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. What's going on? Let's see.
It was very loud. At least for me.
What does the fox say?
Oh man, that's a while ago as well.
I saw it today and I was like, what the hell?
You never seen it before?
That's I mean that's a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
It was a whole thing. Mm-hmm.
There is a game, 6 Days in Fallujah. Apparently it's a PTSD simulator. Well, who's gonna play that? For fun?
Just to experience. It's like, I want to experience that trauma that I didn't have. Again. Oh.
Silly peoples.
You know what's also in... Okay, not 6 days, but like... Next month... Path of Exile 2.
Oh, is it finally coming out?
Yeah, I mean, like, it was supposed to come out this week, but they had a 3-week delay. Because they promised that all of the microtransactions that you already bought were working in Path of Exile 2 as well. And apparently there was some trouble with server migration and stuff. And a lot of things that are coming to light when you're having servers that are very old, that are also a lot of problems in the data there.
Yeah, everything kind of gets jumbled together, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like an old string somewhere.
Like different player accounts that are connected to the same Steam account or the other way around, and like weird stuff going on. I was like, this is more work to sort out than we were expecting.
Well, it's a good thing that they're sorting it out, though. It's a good move. Instead of just, well, sorry guys, here's the game anyway, we'll fix it later.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they said in the announcement. Like, they didn't want to do that because this is what they promised, so they want to deliver that.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Path of Exile W. And,
the server's probably gonna be flooded.
Yeah,
well.
definitely. I mean, I say it's coming out. It's not really coming out. It's entering open beta.
Oh, okay. So in about 6 months to a year.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
okay.
yeah. Still, that's. What were they going to play? What how much is it in the open beta? I want to say like. I don't know. I'm in my head. I want to say seven new acts, but I'm like. Was that the full game or was that in the open beta?
Oh, yeah.
One of those. Open beta. I'm quite excited. I just have to find time.
Yeah, we put a lot of time in that game.
Like, a lot. And I can play it with Amanda on the couch as well because they support couch co-op.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I can even play it on the Steam Deck. I haven't, but I could if I wanted to.
Features, Grand Adventure. Yeah, okay, that's all cool. But like...
Will they have something like an auction house or something?
I think they put in something that would make trading easier than through a separate website.
Yeah, a third-party site, and then you have to find the guy, and yeah, it was a whole ordeal.
Full release would be free to play. I don't know what if there is like certain stuff that is not coming yet. But we'll find out.
We'll find out. Time will tell.
Time will tell. Everything's working in a new cool way. And combat is looking smooth. You can move while shooting with your ranger, Bram.
What? Even when casting spells as well?
Yeah.
There's so many more options now.
Yeah, and you can like.
You don't have tornado
melee
anymore.
You can combo melee attacks together and stuff, I think. It's yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. I saw a video where the head developer was like playing it with some Sony executive. And there was like the skill gems that he could choose and everything, and then it's like there was like 6 or something showing, and then he said like, and down there's like a checkbox like untick recommended skill gems, and then you saw all the skill gems. Like, oh shit.
So many.
It's like, yeah, we just hide them for players that are newer, and if you want to see them, there's the checkbox.
Yeah, that's also nice, so you don't get flooded with a lot of things you don't know anything about.
Yeah, it sounded like they are trying to make it at least just getting into the game to make that more accessible, like less chance of people just opening up the skill tree and saying hell no.
Yes. A lot of people had that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had it as well, but it was intimidating.
I had a hell yeah. It's like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but this looks very cool.
What I didn't really like about that was there are so many options.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a skill tree, it's a skill forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so easy to take the wrong one, because then the build wouldn't work as optimally or at all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure they also changed that. So is that they have a different way of respecking than with orbs that are pretty expensive, that you just have to get like way late into the game. So probably too late. And they have gold now.
What? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
For convenience sake.
And it isn't just the how do you call it? One of the server events kind of thing that you get gold, but it's only for that one.
Yeah, there's a couple of coins that we somehow got at some point. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, exactly. Those can they use
like
them finally?
An ancient event that was quite rare. Like, oh, okay.
Can I do something with it? Yeah, if you got like 500,000 of those. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool. So no.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning and it's foggy.
Damn, fog. It's getting spooky.
It was quite foggy today as well.
I think it was pretty clear over here. I mean,
maybe because all the fog was over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. There's only so much fog in the world at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it's usually in Scotland.
Yeah. When I was in the train on one day to work, it was there were not a lot of clouds, but all of them were like hanging as low into like the cities and the mountains. Ooh. Which was like a cool way to see. It was just like some clumps, but they were all like in living areas in between the mountaintops that you could still see behind them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was still living in The Hague. You open up the curtain and everything is just white. You can't even see anything. You can't even see the street. It's just white. The world hadn't loaded in yet.
Spawning.
Yeah. Just Silent Hill all over.
Oh, not again. Oh, yeah, the remake is there from that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Are people happy with the remake? I don't know.
I've got no idea.
I've not heard anything about it, so it can't be too bad.
Yeah, I think that will be alright then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen some images of people at work playing it, so no complaints. Well, let's save this. What time is it?
It's
almost
11 o'clock.
Oh my god, it's perfect timing.
Yeah. I'm just struggling with these stripes, but I kind of like the colors. Yeah, they're nice.
Very nice.
I got these stripes and a little bit of those, but I feel like they're going the wrong way. Those over there. And then I had these. I kind of liked it, but it didn't really flow well with the shape of his leg. It just suddenly...
Yeah.
On its side, yeah, as a single curve, I like it, but I mean, the leg needs to be blended as well into the rest of the body, but you will still always see kind of that it's a leg. The tail needs to be poking out, right? So I like it, but it didn't really fit the shape of our Arcanine.
Let's try this. Got that in there. Yeah, I like that.
A Bernese Mountain Arcanine.
What? A birdie sound? Oh, bird. Yeah, the dog. Yes. I was like, what? Birdie?
But you can call him Bernie.
Oh. Bird.
As always, it was fun again. Well, thank you very much. I had a lot of fun as well. I liked that I made some progress as well.
It was a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Pretty good day.
Let me just go really quick to the original. Where did I start? I had a lot of fun as well. I ended up with this. So the tail and all the hairs are a little bit more curly. Still don't really like the elbow ones and around the feet. I'll figure those out later. Maybe, hopefully.
Maybe
Future Bram will deal with it. And I like the colors. Yeah.
Future Bram.
It was a good shout. I made something similar very quickly a couple of months ago. I made tens of them. But yeah, to be honest, back then I kind of liked that one as well. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I have legs. Less sketchy legs.
Look at them.
Still some bits that are pretty geometric, but that'll be hidden behind texture and stuff.
Yeah. I like him. Your scope is doing awesome, man.
Thank you.
Are you gonna work on it during the weekend as well?
Yes.
It's
the final countdown. I want to improve this. And then if I still have some more time, I want to improve the hairs of both. And this thing. And make up some sort of proper belt. Mesh this together. I have to mesh that together. Oh yeah, there's also the shoulder area over here.
Oh yeah. Everything was a little bit
too,
right?
It's all wibbly wobbly. Oh, also his back I see on the other side. Still sketchy.
Alright.
It's all good if we just look at it from one angle.
It already looks amazing. So.
Thank you. I hope that I can make something that this. I was trying to cheat the system, making this wing, trying to have it lay a little bit on top of the ground, so then it would all stabilize if I were at some point printing it.
Yeah.
Print it. Yeah. That's the idea there. But hopefully it works out.
Who knows?
Yes.
Well, we're going to bed. Thank you everyone for watching. We will be back on Tuesdays yet again.
Yes, we'll be back next Tuesday. Good night, good evening, good morning.
Sleep well.
And all of that. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.